Hello, and welcome to Modern Day Meta and this waning gibbous afternoon. I'm going to read from my journal. The affirmation for waning gibbous is I feel grateful that my intention is coming into form in the perfect way. I receive it with gratitude. So the key word on a waning gibbous is receive. We will be ending this phase by tomorrow when we hit the third quarter. And I plan to have another general read up for that third quarter moon phase. But for this afternoon, we do have the moon in Libra as well. And Libra is all about fair and balanced communication and relationships. Libra is an air sign, so communication would be timber key. Let's see if I can get this to stay up for just a second. Here, let me borrow you. You look like you need a job. So yes, Libra is an air sign. Air is all about communication. You can see that with all these different butterflies. I love this deck. It's also a cardinal sign, which is very active. This deck, by the way, is called The Stars Divine, and it's a kind of a collage deck. I think I got it on Etsy. Let me see if I can get a name of who created it for you. I absolutely love it. Written and designed by Alejandra Luisa Leon. Let you snap that at thelionessoracle.com. Love her, love these. I get these out for a lot of my rituals, a lot of my moon rituals, and set these by the candles for whatever. She's got a ton of other just get them out again. Not just the signs, but second house. There's ascendant, lunar eclipse, just a ton of other stuff. So yeah, anyway, so welcome to Modern Day Meta and this waning gibbous Libra moon. What I am not, I'll tell you what I'm not. I'm not Waterbaby Tarot. I'm not Deep Thoughts with Dana. I'm not TwinFlameGuidance 555. I watch all of them. They are wonderful. I'm not trying to do what I see a lot of other really wonderful tarot readers doing. And mostly it's because my energy is limited. And I see the great commitment that it takes. And so I've been very selective about my production schedule, which I'm going to share with you. So I'm not one of those wonderful readers. However, there are about 1 million of them out here on YouTube who are giving away free readings every month for every single sign, sometimes twice a month. You are welcome to go and check them out. My pace is a little different. My focus is a little different. It's about bridging the everyday and the sacred, and really where those two things intersect in daily life. So what I am is I'm an astrologer. I have been into Western astrology for coming up on about 20 years. I'm also a life coach. I read tarot. I've done a myriad of other things. I'm also surviving and thriving with metastatic stage 4 breast cancer. That's going on 8 years in May. And that's why I have no problems whatsoever with doing readings that focus on health and wellness, because it is a big job. It's not a job that needs to be addressed through one method like Western medicine. It needs to be addressed through many methodologies and many ways, shapes, and forms. So certainly consulting with spirit, your mental health, and your approach are all definitely part of winning that game. And what I do at Modern Day Meta, again, I will, it's a very limited production schedule. You'll see me out here a couple of times per month for the health and wellness readings. I'll do those for each of the elements twice a month. 4 times a month, I'll be doing a moon phase image post on Facebook and Instagram. And 1 time a month, I'll be doing a full-fledged tarot and oracle video reading for our collective birthdays. Whenever the sun changes sign, I'll be celebrating that movement by doing a tarot reading. And those will be posted on my channels, which links are provided down below. Again, I appreciate your likes and shares and subscribes, and I hope these messages do resonate with you. They are collective general readings, and if you would like a personal message from Spirit, you'll need to set up an appointment. Those appointments are affordable and informative, and I love tarot and oracle readings because they help me see where I'm at and what choices I may be facing either that day or in the imminent future. So that's one reason that I like to subscribe subscribe to tarot, subscribe to esoterica is what I like to call it. So yeah, I will mention that I do pray and pre-shuffle the cards before all of these readings. I do that mostly to save everybody time and because who likes to watch everybody shuffle? Well, okay, if you're a reader like me, there is something that is rather seductive about watching hand shuffle the cards. But I know for many of you who just want to get down to the information, shuffling is not as fun to watch. So let's go ahead and get busy and get started. I'm going to go ahead and leave the air sign to remind me what I'm working on. I'm going to start actually with today's health and wellness readings. Are going to begin and end with an oracle reading, and sandwiched between them we're going to feature pulls from an energy medicine card deck, which features flower medicine, an essential oil oracle card deck, which features essential oils, and the crystal stone deck, which features what I call rock medicine. These are all forms of medicine that provided by Gaia, and we'll consult Spirit today and see which ones they recommend for this next phase, the second half of January 2020, for our air signs. So to start off, I'm going to consult with The Secret Language of Light by Denise Jarvie. And I am at home today. It's been snowing all day, which is just beautiful. We do have family here visiting, so if you hear a yawn or a moan or a cough, they're just outside my room enjoying some television. So that is my real life happening. All right, Spirit, for air signs. Air signs, second half of January 2020, please. Air signs, second half of 2020. Thank you, Spirit. And clear the deck. And we'll do a cut. Thank you, Spirit. And for our air signs, we have soul love. Soul love. All right, I'm going to go ahead and consult the book for that and read straight from there. Just a portion of it. So for the second half of January, air signs, soul love, unconditional love. You are clear, pure love. Nothing from your past will block your dreams. Your future will be nothing like what it has been before. You are at the center of your universe, looking outward through your experiences. When you look out in balance, you're seeing through love and will experience many variations of love. Make love your purpose. Find it wherever you can. If you begin to introduce anything in your world that does not feel like love, shift your awareness, your energy, or your eyes until you return to love. Become so devoted to your purpose of love that no one will sway you from it. Unconditional love is not about tolerating or diminishing yourself to make another feel good. These are conditional actions that will make you feel less than or resentful. If you are trying to believe something that is not your truth, it will feel awful because you are not in agreement with your soul. Your job is to feel balanced in every moment. If you can't, go easy on yourself, as it is just a sign you are yet to love something about yourself. All right, air signs, soul love and loving yourself. Well, that's beautiful. Let's go ahead and actually I'm going to begin with the flower medicine for air sign. Again, these are recommendations, folks. So if in the message you are sort of feeling very interested in whatever remedy is pulled and being shared with you, that's a sign from spirit. That might actually be something that could add a lot of health and wellness vibration to your existing experience, because that's what we're talking about here today. That's what the essential oils, the flower essences, and the stone medicine all are capable of doing, is holding a certain vibration that's, very difficult to challenge, unlike being human, right? Where our moods change hourly. So this is why we introduce this method of wellness into our environment. All right, air signs, last part of January. Air signs, last part of January. Clear and cut. All right, Spirit saying to draw, select from this spirit. And, ooh, that looks like some coral, actually. Let's see. It's coral. And it says unity and diversity living together in harmony. We are many and we are one. Remember, when you harm another, you are harming yourself. And when you help another, you are magnifying your own inner beauty. So active centers of the body for the next 2 weeks for you might also include your solar plexus and throat. Also your kidney meridian, and this does resonate with the element of water. So Spirit may be also nudging you here to make sure that you check your fluid intake and stay hydrated as much as possible. I like baths for that. So yeah, air signs, you've got coral as the plant medicine. All right, let's go ahead and see what essential oil medicine Spirit has for the air signs last half of January 2020. Thank you, Spirit. Air signs, please. Essential oil for air signs. Thank you, Spirit. All right, clear, cut. And Spirit has chosen lemon for our air signs. Lemon. This is about clarity. And there are two statements here. A trigger statement, something that Spirit is suggesting you sort of watch for in your environment. And that trigger statement or that trigger feeling might even be, I am so confused. So Spirit's encouraging you here to take a pause when you feel that confusion and to sort of anchor into a truth statement. And that is, I am present. And so sometimes that's all that confusion is about. It's sort of a red flag. We need to stop, take a breath, maybe ground in, become present. It says, allow your mind to clear and let the noise of your thoughts fall away. Listen to your intuition. So yes, this is about clarity, and Spirit's encouraging you to stay in the present moment. So a lemon essential oil might really support you for the next 2 weeks with your clarity, air signs. So thank you for that, Spirit. And finally, one of my favorites is the Stone Medicine. I like this deck so much because of the levity that it offers. Let's go ahead and give it a shuffle for air signs last half of January 2020. Thank you, Spirit. What do you have for our air signs last half of 2020? Clear. New shuffle. Air signs, please. Last half of 2020. Air signs, please. Oh. Air signs, please. There we go. And we have tourmaline quartz. All right, what it is, with both the negativity fighting power of black tourmaline and the amplifying clarity of clear quartz, tourmaline quartz, exactly what it sounds like, might just be the best stone to bring along in that often discussed desert island scenario. Who needs it? Anyone in need of a psycho-spiritual scrub. And where to put it? Wherever you intend to shine your brightest, and when to use it, when it's time to shed a light on the vices, victims, and vampires in your life. Once you have a clear view of their whereabouts, it's that much easier to kick them back into the gutter where they belong. And the statement is restore your perfect light. Affirm. That's actually an affirmation. Restore your perfect light with tourmaline quartz. And there is another image of it. For our air signs, if you don't yet have that, Spirit's kind of nudging you for the last 2 weeks of January. This might be helpful. All right, and the last one will be a blessing from the Wild Offering deck, and then we will wrap this up for you. Air signs. Last half of January, please. Air signs. All right, I'm going to take that. All right, so air signs. This might be a little challenging. Spirit's suggesting that there are some hardships that could be presenting themselves in the next couple of weeks. I know this wolf moon on the 10th was it was an eclipse and it was a super duper, and I am still absolutely feeling the reverberations from that. Spirit is saying in the Wild Offering deck by Tasha Silver, may I embrace what's happening right now, as baffling or painful as it is. Help me, God, to trust where you are guiding me. I am yours. I love her Wild Offering deck, and the book I'm reading right now by her is called It's Not Your Money, and it is another really, really beautiful deck. So, all right, air signs, that's it until we see each other again for the first half of February. That is your reading from Modern Day Meta. Till we see you again very soon. Bye-bye now.